Welcome back to my place. Today I'm going to take you through my entire meal prep. So you'll be able to see what I'm making for my breakfast, my snacks, and my lunches. Starting off with my breakfast, I'll be sharing a vanilla, apple, and cinnamon overnight oats combination. And for my lunch, we'll be making a roast vegetable and ricotta pasta bake, which is a really good one for the entire family, and it freezes really well too. And then for my snacks, I'll show you that once we get started. Anyway, let's do this. So I always start with the recipe that's going to take me the longest to make. So now we'll start with a roast vegetable and ricotta pasta bake, and I'm going to start my preparation. So I've preheated my oven to 200 degrees, and I'm going to chop up all my vegetables. Veggies are ready for the oven. I have seasoned them with salt and pepper and drizzled them with olive oil. And I'm gonna pop them in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until they're nice and soft. Now onto the sauce. So while the veggies are cooking, I've added a drizzle of garlic infused olive oil. Now I'm gonna add my shallots and cook them until they're nice and fragrant. I've also got my pasta cooking there as well, just to save myself a bit of time. So that should be ready the same time this sauce is. All right, now it's time to add my cooking sauce. So there's 700 grams of plain cooking sauce there. Rinse that out with a little bit of water, a tiny bit more. Then I'm gonna add 140 grams of tomato paste. It just makes the flavor a lot richer. And I've got 2 cubes of vegetable stock. And now I've got my 3 tablespoons of mixed herbs. So 1, 2, 3. Finally, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Gonna turn down that heat and wait for the pasta to cook. Okay, now I'm gonna bring everything together. This is my cooked pasta, which I'm gonna add to the sauce. I'm gonna mix that through, and I'm also gonna add the roast veggies, which I'm gonna pull out of the oven just now. That is exactly 30 minutes in the oven, and I'm going to add them straight to my sauce. Bind all those elements really well. So I've transferred all of that into my deep baking dish, and now I'm gonna add the ricotta and the Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna pop it in for about 10 to 15 minutes until the cheese is melted and the top is golden. Okay, while that's in the oven, it's time to get started on breakfast and our snacks. Starting off, I've got my 500 ml glass jars ready, and now I'm going to de-seed and dice 4 Granny Smith apples. I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of rolled oats into each jar. Next, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of YoPro yogurt. So this is vanilla YoPro yogurt to every jar as well. It's 1, 2. So I've got my rolled oats in there, my vanilla yogurt. Now I'm gonna add cinnamon to taste. I'd say that's roughly 1 teaspoon. And finally, I'm gonna add my fruit. So for one of my snacks, I'm gonna make some chopped peanut butter pro balls. They are my do-it-yourself protein balls. Super easy to make as well. I'm just gonna pour the contents of this packet into my bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 2 tablespoons of rice malt syrup. So 1, 2, and I'm going to mix that really well before rolling them into balls. Okay, that's ready to be rolled. That's what the consistency should look like. And each packet makes about 10 protein balls. And the trick when you're rolling them is to press and then roll them so you get that perfect round shape. Okay, I'm almost done. This is my pasta bake that I've pulled out of the oven and I've garnished with some fresh basil. Now I'm gonna distribute that into my meal prep containers in a minute. I'm also gonna put my pro ballers in the fridge. They just need to set for 10 minutes before I put them in their individual containers. And I'm gonna add the milk to my overnight oats. So it's really important when you're making your overnights to ensure that the milk covers all the fruit so that it stays fresh all week. But I'm gonna show you the rest of my snacks and everything once it comes together. And this is my final prep. We've got my vanilla, cinnamon, and apple overnight oats for breakfast, pro ballers and a piece of fruit for morning tea, and then I've got the roast vegetable and ricotta pasta bake, and then for afternoon tea, I've got some Keep It Cleaner chips and salsa, and some air popped Cobb's popcorn. And that is me done. That entire prep took me less than an hour, and now I don't have to think about what I'm gonna have for my breakfast or lunches or snacks this week. It is all sorted. It is gonna save me so much time. Now, if you wanna try any of those recipes, they are all live on my website. I hope I have encouraged you to try making a few more homemade meals. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask me below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.